Hey guys, what's up? Lakeway13 here, or LOL x ADHD Man X LOL. We got a new content drop DLC gameplay. The map is Liberation. We're playing Team Deathmatch. I'm sorry, it's kind of a long game, guys, but bear with me. I think you guys would like this gameplay. I went 22-11, and this was my first time ever playing on this map. As a ranking from 1 to 10, I would give this map about a 6, because it's not exactly like too bad, but it isn't good at all. Like, no offense, but this map is not that good. I don't know how I got 22-11 on this map, but I did. But I guess what I'm going to talk about today, guys, is the new maps, and I should also talk about a life story of mine that I had at my oral surgery. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the new maps. DLC content dropped January 24th. If you guys didn't know already, it has for Elite Premium members. And what the two maps are Liberation, the map I'm playing on, and Piazza. I have not played on Piazza yet because this is only the first day after, and I didn't get to play on it last night. But yeah, I kind of failed. I was like, is that ours or not? I was like, nope, never mind, not ours. LOL, I died. And Piazza, I'm not sure about Piazza, but this map is really, really big. I mean, like, it's like Vacara size big almost. Like, it's big. I mean, to me it looks really big. I don't know about you guys, but to me it's big. And there's just a lot of open spaces. I guess that's why a lot of people like to snipe here, but it's also like a medium to long range map. There aren't too many short range engagements unless you get down in those tunnels down there. Like I did this one time in this game, that spawn trap that'll come up. But yeah, I'll probably coming up with like a domination defense spot sort of gameplay later, maybe about a week or so from now. Not sure. I won't. Don't keep your fingers crossed. I'll get one out that soon, but you never know. I need to go play on Piazza, and maybe if you guys want to see me do a gameplay of that, then I might put that up. Just put it down in the comments if you want to see me put a gameplay of Piazza down there. Or up, I mean. Sorry, my bad. So, the gun I'm using is a Scar L. I got it gold. So I was like, okay, this is one of my favorite guns. I should be able to do well with this. One of my favorite guns, I'm sorry. I missaid that, misspoke that. Yeah, the guy I had behind the hot dog stand. Kill him. Nope, can't hide and sell me hot dogs. Okay. Oops, I almost died right there, and then watch this reaction.
Oh, come on.
He's like, oh, come on. That was the guy I killed. It's pretty funny. Kind of laughed right there. Kalen's actually behind me back here, my brother. But no, don't. Okay, never mind. He already said something. Don't say anything else, Kalen. So it's really weird. It's actually one thing I'm doing right now is I'm listening to music through some headphones. Out of one ear, like in one ear I'm listening, in the other ear I'm just kind of hearing myself talk here, as you guys can tell. Kalen, don't say anything. I told you not to say anything. Stop, Kalen. Okay? Jeez. Calm down. Calm your tits. Okay? Calm your tits. I said calm your tits, Kalen. Okay? Jeez. Okay, well, besides that, I guess I should go ahead and start on my oral surgery, my life story. Kalen, I told you to stop talking. Jeez. Okay. Well, it was about a week and a half ago, and I can actually still feel this in my mouth because my mouth is not fully healed yet. About a week and a half ago, it was early in the morning. I got out of school that day because of snow. It was a Friday. Yes, it was a Friday. I got out of school that day. We went up there to the oral surgeon up in, I think it was Turkey Creek. Yeah, I think we went up there. And when I went in there, my dad, he signed me up, he signed all the papers and stuff, and then I kind of sat in the waiting room for like 5 minutes. I didn't sit in there for very long. And I was taken by this lady into this room. And it was a really white room, sort of, and they just kind of like laid me in a chair. Sort of like how you would at a dentist. And they just kind of, the first thing that they were going to do was they were going to like soothe up my arm and stuff and make it like super cold so that I didn't have to feel it when they were trying to put the IV in. And when they tried it on my right arm, my really bad arm, because I remember one time the doctors, they were trying to put a needle in because they were trying to draw blood, and they couldn't find the vein, so I almost passed out. And this doctor did the same thing. She didn't know where the vein was, and she had to take it back out, and I was like really lightheaded. I'm sorry about hitting the mic right there. This is where the spawn trap was it? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Or wait, no, it already passed. That's right. I remember seeing it on the screen. Sorry about that, guys. Well, and then she had to put it upper on my arm. Wish I could show you a picture, but I can't really. And then, really what happened was, well, actually, what they were doing the whole time, they were kind of just asking me questions about, like, where I went to school and stuff like that. There were about 4 doctors in there. I think they were all ladies, I think. Kaylin, shut up. Kaylin! Jeez. Stop talking. I don't care if you want to make it more fun. Whatever. I am not boring, Kaylin. No, I'm not. Bull. I'm not boring.
If you think it's boring, put it in the comments below.
I hate you, Kaylin. No one ever wants to listen to you, Kaylin. Oh yeah, you go do that, sure. Yeah, you try fitting your time with my time. That'll work out well, won't it? Yeah, no. No, okay. Sorry that I got off topic now that my brother will shut up since I put duct tape over his mouth.
You don't have any duct tape.
Kaylin, I put duct tape over your mouth. You cannot speak. Kaylin, I put duct tape over your mouth, and that's final. Okay, back to the story. Anyways, we go back to the story, and for some reason I was feeling really, like, tense. Like, my body would not sit still, you know? Like, or like, I wasn't comfortable in any position that I was, so I was moving around. The doctor was like, okay, you look kind of uncomfortable, so I'm just gonna give you this, and they just started pumping some stuff through the IV, and then I was like, oh man, this is really relaxing, kinda. This is helping out. Like, I was like, and then she was like, breathe in deeply, and breathe out, and I was like, okay, like that, and then I don't know how or when, but somehow in the next 5 minutes or so, I fell asleep. I don't even remember how. I wake up like, I don't even know, like 2 or 3 hours later, and then I'm like really dizzy, kinda, and I'm like, I could tell who was talking to me. I heard my dad and I heard another nurse, and so they like pick me up after they see that I'm awake. They pick me up and they have to like carry me, sort of, because I'm barely even walking. I'm like staggering, and the nurse and them take me out to the waiting room, and then I go to the car. I think that's what I remember, right? And I go home, and my dad's like, well, you can't talk for the rest of the day because the wounds might open back up again, and I have to have these gauze in my mouth, which is like cotton balls, sort of, that goes where I had my surgery, where they cut me open at, so it helps the bleeding. And I couldn't really talk for the first day. It was just really weird because I had to like write stuff down and things for the rest of the day. It was kind of funny. But I was just glad I didn't have school that day. Otherwise, that would have been terrible. I had missed school for that. And I at least had the weekend to recover. And my mouth, I had to take painkillers and I had to take some other things for this. And it was all good. It was alright. And it kind of hurt a little. And then the next day, I still had the gauze in my mouth, but I was bleeding like a whole lot. Like, it was just coming out all over the place. I had to change them like every 2 hours or so, because it just wouldn't stop bleeding. And this is about the end of the game, guys, and that's my life story on my oral surgery that I had. It is a life story, Kaylin. And if you'll see the score in just a minute, well, actually, I get the final kill right here. I picked up this guy's MP7 and killed somebody with him. Well, whatever, Kaylin. It's like a cotton ball. It's the best way to describe it. Okay? Jeez, Kaylin, shut up. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks, guys. Peace.